What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, The Real Meat, and it's The Real Outdoors TV, coming at y'all with another banger. What up? I know y'all can't see me, but I'm about to show y'all how two different striper rigs I use. I use two different striper rigs for both my different reels, so I'll show y'all the difference in them. But you know, I got some 10-aught circle hooks. This is what I use for the striper, 10-aught circles. Got me 150, 200-pound swivels. Got me a snap swivel, some beads, scissors, and some 50-pound leader line. I don't use anything heavier than 50 for the striper. You honestly could use 40, but 50 just in case you know you got a big fish. Show you how to tie it. So the first rig I'm gonna tie is, so on my Saltiga, I got my 2 beads and my snap swivel tied to my shock leader with a clip. So the clip for my striper rig will be the hook, leader line, swivel, and I just put it on the clip. And then I can swap out my rig, say get bit off by something, break off, it get real frayed up, I could just quick switch it fast. My other rig, I have just a clip on my silver salters, and that's for, because I'm gonna put leader line between here, and then I'm gonna put my sinker slide in between the 2 swivels, and it's gonna stop so it doesn't keep going up my shock leader. But I'll show you how to tie them now. First, I'm gonna show you how I tie, how I tie my snail. I always snail my circle hooks. So you don't need much. I get about that much 50-pound leader line. Feed it through the eye of your hook, straight down. Take it around, put it back through, and now you got a loop. So then you take the loop and you want to wrap towards the eye of the hook. You don't want to wrap it this way. You want to wrap this way towards the eye of the hook. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is normally what I do. So you take tag in, you grab one tag in, and I don't normally bite the other, but you can grab it with some pliers or whatever, but I take it and bite it and pull it tight. Pull it completely tight. Now, that's your snail. You can cut tag in off of that. And something I do different, I don't just tie a fisherman's knot, I tie a live bait knot to my swivel. So I'm gonna show you how to tie that. Take your leader, make an overhand knot, pull it, don't pull it completely tight, pull it down to it's about that big. And you wanna take your swivel, put your swivel on the line, take your tag in, stick it back through the hole, and you wrap it 3 times. Wrap it around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then you take it and you feed it back through the overhand knot, and you start to pull tight. You wet it. Then you pull the swivel, the hook, and the tag in all at one time. There's your live bait loop. Now you just cut tag in off. Don't cut tag in too short, but you don't have to cut it long either. Cut it about like that. So now my hook just dangles on the swivel like this. It can just move around freely. It's not pinned to the swivel. So now my bait, when it's down in the current, it can sway around, move around, do a lot of stuff. All right, so now I'm gonna show you how to tie my other rig. It's basically the same thing. It's a Carolina rig, but it has 2 swivels to keep your weight from sliding all the way up your shock leader. I typically use that for the striper and the drum because you fishing in current, and I don't want my weight sliding all the way up my shock leader fighting the fish in some really fast current. So I'm gonna show you how to tie the second rig. Do the same thing as the first rig. Get you some leader, and you want to snare your hook. I'm gonna do it in front of y'all again, but I'm gonna do it faster and get through this part faster. Pull that through, pull that down there, go over top of there, pull it kind of tight, and get your loop. Remember, you wrap towards the eye of the hook 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, take it, pull it tight. Make sure you pull it tight. That's what it looked like. Cut your tag in. I also tie a live bait loop with this too. Same thing, you got your loop. Take your swivel. Put your swivel on, pull it down. Put this back through. You wrap it around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then you take it and you feed it back through the overhand knot you made. Wet it. And you pull all 3. And then that's your live bait loop. You cut your tag in on. Now, I grab my 50-pound leader and I grab more. I grab probably my arm's length. You can go shorter, you can go longer, that's up to you. I go probably like from my chest to tip of my hand. I don't do that. So now, whatever knot you prefer to tie to your swivel, you could tie it to your swivel, tie it to one swivel. I tie a figure-8 knot. So take it. All right, figure-8 knot is kind of hard to tie. But once you learn, if you learn it, you can do it. So take it, feed it through your swivel. Take you a little bit of tag in through and grab it kind of like a T. Once you grab it like a T in between 2 fingers, you pull this and you wrap this around your index finger 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Now you take your tag in and feed it under those 3 loops. Pull that through. Then before you pull the knot tight, you want to unravel the figure-8 up your line. You don't want to grab your hook. You want to put your fingers in between here. Wet it. Pull the tag in. And then take your knot and slide it towards your swivel. Then pull it tight. That's your figure-8 knot. You take a bead, you put one bead on, take your snap swivel, put your other snap swivel on, take your other bead, put your other bead on the hook. I'm gonna cut some of this down because it's kind of long, too long. Then, same thing, you tie another figure-8 knot, take it, pull it through, and you grab it. You grab this like a T, take it like a T. See how you got a loop? Pull it down some, and you want to wrap it around your index finger 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Once you wrap it the 3rd time, you take your tag in and you feed it under the 3 wraps you did on your index finger. Pull the tag in through. Then you grab this and you unravel. And you pull a little bit of this through, unravel it till it looks like an 8. Pull it down some. Wet it. Don't grab your swivel. Take 2 fingers, put it through there. Grab your tag in and pull tight till it's cinched down. Then you take the knot and you slide it down to your swivel and pull tight. Now, this is your rig. You have a circle hook, swivel, 2 beads, sinker slide, leader, rub leader to another swivel. Now I'm gonna show y'all the different. I'll cut my tag ends. Cut your tag ends. You can cut them short, but not too. I don't cut them too short. That's your rig. So this is your one rig. This is your double swivel rig. It's the same thing as a Carolina rig. And then you have just your regular swivel with your circle hook on. Now I'm gonna show y'all why I tie the rigs two different ways that I tie it. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just I add more to one rig, and that is because on this rig, if you see, I'm gonna show you the difference. This is my shock leader tied just to a clip. This is my shock leader with the same clip, but it has my sinker slide and my 2 beads on it. So this, on this rig, when a fish takes my bait, he can just keep running and running and running, and the weight never hits anything to stop until it gets all the way to my shock leader. On this rig, it has a short stop. I like the short stops for them days in the current, so once the fish pick the bait up and he runs with it, he picks the weight up too and he carries it with him while he's running away. I really like this rig mainly for cobia fishing because cobia are so finicky, they'll drop your bait fast. But I use it for the striper, drum, it worked for everything. I just have 2 different types of rigs I like to use. I use both because like some days I want to figure out which rig is working better than the other, so I just try both. Now for this rig with the double swivels, all you do is you just take the clip it on to your rig. Now you got your whole rig on. All you gotta do is put your weight on, cast it out. This rig, you do the same thing. You open your clip and you clip it on to your swivel. So now you have your 2 beads and your sinker slide on your shock leader. So you just put your weight on there, cast it out, sits like that. And this one will sit like that. There you go. Striper fishing, y'all get at it.